video for you all about weight loss because I know there is a lot of confusion and controversy and bad science floating around out there that makes a lot of people lose track of the real rock-solid proven methods for weight loss that so many people have used to lose weight, however much weight they want, and keep it off. Those people do exist after all. But a lot of people fall into the traps of fad diets that don't work flat out, or that allow you to lose a bit of weight only to gain it back within a year or two because the diet doesn't take into account, for example, human eating psychology or the influence of appetite controlling hormone levels. Now, if you're one of these people who has gotten into one of these fad diets, it isn't necessarily your fault. The weight industry does, after all, have a powerful marketing machine designed to get you to buy magazines and books and supplements and drugs that you don't really need, and ultimately it would rather see you staying overweight and unhealthy so it can sell you more. I know it sounds a little paranoid, but if it didn't, everybody in that industry would be out of a job, right? Anyway, you should not let that discourage you, no matter what. I promise that it will be worth it in the end when you get the incredible body that you've seen in your dreams and finally achieve your goal of weight loss permanently. It's worth it for the body that you'll be proud that you built when you look in the mirror and can show off to your friends and family and anybody else you'd like to show it off to. So let's get started, okay? What I want to do is give you a video full of important tips for you to think about, things that you can put into action today, and information that will help you to understand your body better. I also want to help remove some myths from your mind that you may currently hold true that may be hurting your weight loss efforts significantly, and show you that a weight loss program should be healthy and natural and relatively painless, and that it should work in harmony with your body system rather than in dissonance. I also want to tell you about a site I went to with a program like this, which takes into account recent food and exercise science and biochemical studies. Shows you exactly how to take control of your weight by controlling your psychology and physiology. It takes care of that for you. It's not one of these lose 20 pounds in 5 days kind of thing, and doesn't offer any false promises like that. It basically shows you that when you are trying to lose weight, you have to fight two battles essentially, the psychological and the physiological battles of your body. You need to effect permanent change in both of them, and that means altering your lifestyle in a permanent way. For example, you need to use motivational methods that will change the way you think about yourself and weight loss and eating. And you also need to change your body composition through eating and exercise in order to change your body's calorie burning capacity and hormone levels so you're always comfortable in your skin. And by the way, learning how to change in this way will, as a byproduct, also change your life forever, because you will discover your capacity to change no matter what life throws at you. So if you want to learn more about this site, you can visit right here and take a look and see if it's for you. But for now, I want to give you 6 tips you can use right now to start you in the right direction for your healthy and permanent weight loss. Number 1, as I said, losing fat is a battle between you and your existing psychology and physiology. Therefore, you have to address the problem on both fronts to lose weight as fast as possible. If you only address one, it will make it much harder to lose weight. Currently, the stats say that 4 out of 5 dieters that lose weight will end up putting it back on within a year or two of losing it. A recent study from Australia suggests that the body has many compensatory mechanisms to ensure that the weight gets put back on slowly but surely. The study monitored the weight and hormone levels of obese people put on a low-calorie diet and found that levels of hormones that control appetite after and between their meals were above normal even a year after losing the weight. Therefore, it's not surprising that so few people can maintain healthy weight after dieting. If you only try to cut back what you eat, your body will respond by giving you powerful food cravings, perhaps an evolutionary response to food shortage that tells the body to get as much food as it can during food shortages. So to overcome this, you need to think in terms of permanent psychological and physiological changes you're going to be making to your body, and not just a diet. Number 2, lifting weights is important to consider when losing weight, though many people don't consider it at all. You need to think of weight training as important in changing your body composition, and will actually help you harness the healthy foods you eat. Now, you may be concerned that weightlifting will not only put muscle on you may be concerned that weightlifting will only put muscle on and not help you burn excess fat, and many women are worried about getting too bulky. But first of all, it takes a very long time to become bulky when weight training with heavy weight. You'll first see muscle tone improve, and then you can do lighter weight and maintain it however you want. Second, at rest, muscle tissue burns calories up to 4 times as fast as adipose tissue, which is fat tissue. Therefore, if you replace your fat tissue with muscle tissue, it'll be much easier to burn weight off and keep it off. You can eat just as much, but your body will naturally burn more calories at rest. You'll also feel much better and be in much better health. Many people fail to lose weight and keep it off because they just starve themselves for a while or go on fad diets, but what really needs to happen is a significant change in your body and a change in your body's metabolism, which is what heavy weight training accomplishes by changing your body composition. Number 3, make sure you are eating healthy foods and that you know exactly what's in them. Eat a fat, carbohydrate, protein ratio of something like 20-40-40, which is generally recommended for weight loss, but there's no magic ratio, only an approximate healthy ratio. For fats, make sure that they're from healthy sources only. The best oils are canola oil and olive oil. Buy yourself a bottle of canola oil to cook with, an extra virgin olive oil to drizzle on foods for taste. Don't use butter anymore. You can also get fat from nuts and beans, but whatever the source, make sure that the fats are primarily polyunsaturated and monounsaturated. Get carbohydrates from easily digested sources with a high amount of fiber. Multigrain breads. Never eat white breads as a general rule. They're worse for you than most people realize. Beans. I love chickpeas and lupini beans and lentils. And vegetables. Squash is great for weight loss because it fills you up. Get some good recipes that include these foods, and it makes it very easy. Go for low glycemic index foods because they don't trigger insulin spikes, which make your cells more and more insulin resistant and can lead to type 2 diabetes. For protein, stick to beans and lentils and low-fat animal meats and fish. Make friends with nutritiondata.com or a website like it and try to understand everything about the food you're taking in. Also, no more soft drinks or even fruit juices. Don't drink your calories as a general rule. If you want fruit, eat a fruit, which also has fiber. Drink lots of water. Your body needs a lot of it for its metabolic functions. Water allows your body to remove toxins, and a lot of it is required to metabolize and remove fat from your body. When you eat, it should be more about eating healthy for the amount of calories you burn daily than about cutting your food intake off. A very important part of your diet is in eating the correct foods to help control the levels of appetite hormones in your body. This is a way you can force your body to change. You just need to pay close attention to your diet and educate yourself on it, and you'll have the knowledge you need to take control of your weight. Number 4, a small psychological trick you can play on yourself, one of many that many people think is important, is to pay close attention to your portion sizes and change them if a portion of your meal is too big or too small. Try to downsize each of your meals and see how you feel. You need to trick your mind into becoming satisfied with less and less food in any way you can, and eating smaller portions is the first effective thing you can do to help with your weight loss goal. Placing your food onto a smaller plate will ensure that you have less to eat. A simple method of portion control is to ensure that the meat or protein on your plate is no bigger than the palm of your hand. You can then fill the remaining space on the plate with vegetables. This is a good tactic to help you fight the psychological weight loss battle. Number 5, a bit more about the psychology of it. Rather than trying to force yourself to do this stuff, only think of ways you can enable yourself to do it. Get a few good water bottles and leave them around the house so you're constantly reminded to have a drink of water. And don't buy bad food at the grocery store anymore so you don't eat it at home. Pack a healthy lunch to take to work with you so you're not tempted with takeout. Learn how to prepare healthy stuff that tastes good too, so you learn to love the taste of healthy food. And you will learn to love it after a while. Now that I'm used to the taste of healthy food, for example, I can't eat anything at McDonald's except for the yogurt and egg sandwich breakfast. The rest just grosses me out, and I can make stuff at home for much cheaper that tastes way better in just a few minutes. Just get yourself a few good recipes. And it makes it easier. Just don't get frustrated if you feel that you can't force yourself to do it. That's not the way to make yourself do it. I guess some of my taste also has to do with the fact that I'm educated as to what is in healthy food and what is in bad food. Knowing more really has an ability to change your habits drastically. Number 6, if you're having a problem eating too much or feeling extremely hungry, chances are you're not eating correctly. You may also be just conditioned for eating way too much and your hormones are out of whack. So a good idea is to keep a food diary for a few weeks or so if that's your problem. You may be surprised at how much you're eating. Analyze how many calories you're taking in versus how many you are using based on your weight and exercise, and make sure you aren't eating more calories than you use. Try to set a goal body weight, then gradually eat less and less until you reach that goal. Most of taking control of your weight loss is simply in knowing more about it from a scientific perspective, and only after you know more and have a proven weight loss program in place will you see a clear path to your goal. So imagine for a minute that you already have a body that is so amazing that people will have to do a double take on it when they see you walking by on the street, and one that even you can't stop staring at in the mirror, and one that really changed your life in a positive way so that you never feel again like your body is holding you back in life. And also a body that has all the energy you ever want to do all the activities you want to do every day. How would that make you feel? Concentrate on that feeling and allow it to give you the determination to take the steps necessary to achieve what you want in your weight loss efforts and in life. You only have one life in this body. It would be a damn shame to waste it, wouldn't it? I think you would agree that it would be. The real secret to weight loss is to educate yourself with correct, proven information and a proven weight loss program that'll guide you and give you the tools to change your body for the better, and then to actually implement that program with powerful motivational techniques to change your psychology about your body image and about your weight loss permanently. No more fad diets or anything like that, but to let you know, determination is required for this. If weight loss is worth it to you, which I'm guessing that it is because you're here, you'll have to put in some work. There's no magic pill, but you will get it done. If you want a program like this that can educate you about your body and give you the support you need to implement the program and change your life for the better, I have to recommend the site I was talking about earlier. It'll show you exactly how to actually make permanent changes to your life so that you start to feel better psychologically as well as physically, and you won't have to spend more money on supplements or fad diets or personal trainers. Now, it isn't some overnight weight loss program claiming that you'll lose 30 pounds by next week. I hope that isn't what you're here for. But you can start to lose weight slowly but surely, immediately, based on real proven science in a healthy way. You'll learn a lot too. So type this link here in your browser if you want to check it out for yourself. And I'll also put the link in the description for you. You can go click it there and you can go there and download the program now. I really hope you've gotten a lot out of this video. I hope it's helped you a lot. And good luck and take care.